Good day, good day. Oh, look, I've only got 21 minutes. I haven't been able to download my videos yet, so you're going the videos that I'm making. I'm going to have to. They're going to be delayed, right? Because I can't upload them because it's cloudy, and I can't get the Starlink because of cloud and trees around. So I've got to record before and then go somewhere where I can upload them, okay? Anyway, so I opened up my book, my diary here, which I haven't actually opened up in a while. And I opened it up and it was the 4th of the 5th, 2001. And it says, being a creator yields one great responsibility: to be responsible for what one creates. We must be aware of our every thought, as it is the thoughts that we create. What reality do we want to live? So, to me, that's pretty straightforward, right? A pretty straightforward message is whatever we want our lives to be, our lives will be. As long as we have faith, of course. And it has to be within spiritual boundaries, you know what I mean? You know, we've got to know what's right and wrong and that sort of thing. That's not really rocket science, is it? We know. Okay, let's just get into a reading and see what transpires for today. I feel as though I've got a new clear mind. So I have been overthinking a lot. But I feel, like just after the night, I feel like our energy is cleared. We had the storm, we had a big shift. It's just like I'm sitting on the floor, right, next to this table. Anyway, we had a big shift, and now we have an Ace of Pentacles. Now I've only got 20 minutes for this because I'm going to run out of space on my phone. I have to free up space, which is difficult because I've got recordings on there that I need to upload, but I'll find a way. It's okay. Look, this just came out. What's happening here? Got the Ace of Pentacles and we've got the Six of Pentacles. Complete balance. Financial balance. We've got a Knight of Wands here. Following one's dreams, one's passions. There's an Ace of Wands which is in reverse, and something is not over. Okay, so somebody else doesn't want something to be over. What is this? 6? Oh, we got the sun. It's a sunshiny day. How's it going? Do, 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 do. A sunshiny day. I can't remember how the rest of the song goes. I can't remember, it'll come to me later, but it's a sunshiny day. So again, collective, if you would like to support my channel and help me out on my travel and doing the videos, you can donate to my PayPal, which is in the main page, or there's a super thanks icon just below here, or you can actually go to my shop and buy merchandise. I got my t-shirts and that. Miss Petrie, It's misspetrie.com. So this is my this is my painting, right? Like, but it came out in the print like too red, but you know, never. That's actually of a painting, and I've got the T-shirts with the hands and that on it with the care. I want to promote the care idea of caring, right? And see the little bird there. Yeah. So if you were to purchase any of my products, that's what I'm out there to do, right? Promote the care factor with everyone. And you know, like being out here, like already, like, you know, there's, you know, a lot of changes have happened here in Australia, and you know, like with housing and stuff like that. And there's, you know, there's a lot of homeless people and that kind of thing. People trying to survive, and so to promote that idea of care, because there's so much of the promotion of fear, you know, being fearful of one another because of the media, and you know, you're better off not watching the media, watching the news and shit like that, because it's there to create fear. And you know, like as I've been getting ready to you know, like come out and be out, you know, I've noticed that there's been a lot on my Facebook pages, you know, that come up, or even on YouTube videos, I think. No, mostly on the Facebook. You know how they roll over and they have like little videos to show, right? And I don't know what it is, whether you're getting the same sort of thing, but I'm getting a lot of like, you know, like creepy things in the bush, or you know, like strange animals, and you know, like people are very, very clever with Photoshop these days, you know, so we've got to be really careful not to believe a lot of stuff that's been put out there, because a lot of it is being put out there to create fear, to be connected with nature and be in it, you know. And you know, a lot of the promotion to people are fearful of other people because of how the escalations, you know, and I'm going to talk freely about these things because people don't, right? You know, like oh, now I've lost my train. You know, people fear other people because of, you know, at the moment, you know, a lot of people are addicted to drugs and that, and you know, like acting like they, you know, people, it's a whole lot of causing a whole lot of mental health issues, and you know, so there's a lot of fear based around that, because people commit violent crimes, or can be pretty violent and that kind of thing towards other people because of their addictions, right? But we've got to be also very aware not to be fearful, you know what I mean? Because that can actually bring on bad energy when you fear things or people or anything. You become a magnet to it. If you're fearing something, that means you're giving it energy. So then you know, like that's what you get. That's what magnetizes towards you when you fear. Anyway, on Facebook there was all these, you know, like images of, you know, water creatures, you know, and things in the darkness, you know what I mean? That aren't necessarily there, but you know, this is where we are become the creators, right? So whatever we create in our mind, we create, you know. So and mostly it creates this fear of things that may not even be there, you know what I mean? And a lot of it is to keep us away from nature, keep us out of nature. And you know, we know that a lot of the you know, national parks and places that, you know, have free camping and things like that, you know, starting to, I don't even want to speak it into existence, but you see, I did I did know that this was going to happen a long time ago, and I was talking about it a long time ago. Sorry, I was shoveling this in my mouth. Cranberries. But this is where our responsibility comes in, is because as creators, especially content creators, are very much responsible for what they create, because if we're creating a whole lot of fear towards our audience, and the audience become fearful irrationally of things that don't even exist, you know what I mean, that people are creating on their channels and that because they want to get, you know, like, to get money from more people watching. And when people clicking on these things, they're getting more playtime, right? And so more of it comes up. I can't help it. I know that these things are created. Like, people are very, very clever at creating images to look real and that these days. I mean, I'm not too bad at it myself, right? But I don't go to deceive anyone that something is actually real. That's when it's a deception, right? And it's there to put fear into people. But see, people are kind of like addicted to that adrenaline fear, you know what I mean? But the problem is that this is what we create with our minds. So these things can actually come to fruition because the mind is that strong. I was trying to put my lid on, right, to have it so that you could see my picture when I'm having a drink, but the lid will only go on that way. So short of me turning all the way around. So I'm going to put this here so you can see my cup. It's cool, right? But it's not ideally how I want it. I wanted to have it on both sides too, but the applications didn't allow me to do that. I mean, people can do all sorts of elaborate things, and yet they couldn't do that for me. Anyway, let's not go there, right? Anyway, but we have got here on the table the Ace of Pentacles. So there's an offer from God. This is from God, right? Six of Pentacles, which is complete balance. And the Sun, which is happiness. It is cloudy in amongst this though. So, you know, like, but that is how things work, right? Well, you know, to actually enjoy the sun, we have to take, you know, we have the clouds and stormy weather, you know what I mean? And then when the sun comes out, it's, you know, we appreciate it much more. So this is the thing when you can't have light without the dark, because how could light shine if it wasn't in the dark? You know what I mean? It'd be light, and we would just take it for granted. Imagine if there was no dark and it was just light, or if it was just dark with no light. It just came to mind, I don't know what, there was a movie that I watched a long time. I don't watch much in the way of movies, I haven't done for years, but I remember watching one and it was something about somebody going to heaven. Just trying to think of who I think it might have been Morgan Freeman was like I think it was like God in heaven. It was all, anyway, when you got there, it was all just, you know, like everything's just white, alright? Like there's no floor, there's no sky, there's no medium ground, it's just, everything's just white. And I don't know what they're walking around on, because it looks like they're just walking around in that light, you know what I mean? So, I don't know what I'm getting at with that, but anyway. Oh yes I do, yeah. You can't have You can't experience like true bliss or true happiness if you haven't experienced, you know, like true sadness or reaching the bottoms of the depths of the darkness. You know what I mean? Like going into the dark and then coming out in the light. You can't experience one without the other. You can't, you know what I mean? You're not going to know it. You won't know it for what it is if you haven't experienced both dark and light. And this always is a tower in reverse. The tower in reverse is, in this case, something's not ended, something's not been cut out. Okay, so the light has not been cut out. The light has not been cut out. What do we mean by this, Spirit? And it's creating an extreme tower. It's like an extreme ending, you know? This tower. I'm just hearing London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Is that correct? My fair lady. My fair lady. Don't know what that's about. Okay, let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. We have a King of Pentacles. I'm not sure if he was supposed to come out in reverse, but, I mean, I can't see how he's coming out in reverse if he's got this big pentacle offer, but that's still a possibility, right? No, he's in the upright. Thank you, Spirit. What we create is what we think, right? Like, so we have to keep our mind clear of any influences. So nice waking up here this morning with the birds. And it was full moon. Somebody was trying to do spells again the other night. It wasn't last night. Oh, it might have been last night, but they build up to it the night before. Someone was trying to do, someone's clinging on, like there's somebody doing some sort of binding spells. Could be to do with music. You know, like somebody's trying to cling on, someone's trying to attach, reattach. And it seems that this kind of has been happening, like, it's always kind of happens on a full moon. So somebody does something on a full moon to keep somebody attached to them. And it's to do with music. They were trying to do it again last night. And the night before. Okay. So who's this King of Pentacles with this big pentacle? Someone's got a big pentacle. Oh, wow. Who is this? Who is this collective? Oh, look, I'm going to run out in a few minutes, and this is going to be a good read. Damn, I'm going to have to clear my... space. I'm not sure... Oh, I'm not going to be able to upload it today either. So I'm not sure whether I'll do a part 1 and part 2, okay? I'll have to do it like that because I'm going to have to clear the space. Okay, tell us about this. I've got a few minutes. The Lovers is in reverse. Some sort of the Pentacles have been balanced out because of an ending. Hang on, but this is in reverse. Is this meant to be in reverse here, Spirit? Oh, it's come out sideways. So this is like a love situation that went sideways. And this Four of Swords, is that supposed to be? Let's come out sideways as well. Sideways. Six of Pentacles, which is balance, right? The Lovers come out sideways and an ending come out sideways. So this is kind of like somebody might want to come back around or reattach, like I said, right? Somebody is trying to reattach on the full moon. We haven't got the full moon out here, but we've got the sun. But it might be because the collective is the sun. Right, I've got 1 minute here. The sun. Somebody doesn't want somebody to be single or independent. Somebody wants to attach. Somebody wants to attach. They don't want somebody to be on their own. Got a Knight of Wands. This can be, you know, like a bit of a player, but somebody might be passionate, but that's an illusion, Spirit said. Someone's got a Knight of Cups offer or an apology. Yeah, they don't want something to end. Okay, it's going to cut out on me at any moment now. And somebody wants to come and talk about this, but they don't want any conflict. So, yeah. I'll have to do another one because it's going to cut out any moment. The Tower in reverse. Oh, we've got family.